to another Suhoor Bites. I am Fawzi Masmar, and today I'll be continuing the countdown of my favorite games of all time. Today is game number 5, and it is Super Mario Bros. Yep, the original Super Mario Bros. On the Famicom. So, well, while many people would not count the original as their favorite Mario game, and I definitely do think that the Mario games that came after it are better games. Super Mario World for me is a much better video game for sure. Super Mario Galaxy is probably one of the best games ever made. Um, but the games I'm listing here are like my favorites from a sentimental point of view, like why I like them. It's more of a personal perspective, not necessarily from a design or like how well they've been played. So, while I do think that this is probably one of the not the best Mario games ever made, it is definitely my favorite. It's because it was the first Mario game I have played. And you got to keep in mind that when that game came out in the 80s, and the context around the release of this game and how monumental it was for everybody who have played it, but also like how monumental it was for gaming in general. Super Mario Bros. Was so imaginative, was so wild and out there, and it was a game that, unlike others that were around it, not trying to recreate a movie or a cartoon or something that you've seen before, it took you on a journey to somewhere new. We didn't like it's hard for you to like as a kid to look at the Mario and like really understand what the hell is going on. So like if I describe it, it'd be like there's this I don't know, this character with a big mustache and overalls. His name is Mario. I think he's a plumber. Not really sure, but there's pipes, so probably. And he jumps over mushrooms to kill them, but there's other mushrooms that look poisonous but actually make him grow bigger. And then eventually eats a sunflower and starts shooting fireballs. And if he get hit by any of the evil mushrooms or the evil turtles, he becomes smaller. So the entire thing, like as I'm just describing it, I sound like I'm crazy. And like the idea for somebody to dream that up and then ended up making it into a video game, and then for that video game to actually make sense for the kids that are playing that and be incredible amount of fun. And now 30 years later, more 35 years later, it's still like amongst the staple of what video gaming is. For better or worse, Super Mario, when it came out, pretty much saved gaming. Like after the crash of 83, people thought video games was a fad, and then like, who cares about video games? And then like the NES, Nintendo, and Super Mario were like, well, here's a good reason why you should care, and then just kept on firing on all cylinders since. Super Mario Bros. Is a monumental game. It's a classic game. It belongs in every museum that deals with the evolution of humanity and the arts. And from a game design perspective, the design of the game and the level and how the game intuitively taught you how to play it is just a masterclass of game design that I think is still applicable to this very day. Super Mario Bros. Was a cultural phenomenon that kickstarted a lot of careers, I guess, like with people being inspired by Mario to be a video game. It made Nintendo a household name along with Mario, and it's started one of the most successful and beloved franchises of all time. So, Super Mario Bros. Will forever be a very important piece of gaming in my heart, and it's my number 5 favorite games of all time. That's it for today. I'll be coming back at you with more games as Ramadan progresses, but for the time being, Ramadan Mubarak and salam.